Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another daily guidance with me, Wingish Nibay Majeki Quay. Yep, that sweetgrass water medicine woman. Yeah, you really for years medicine woman right here. And welcome. And it's also Christianna Chrissy Carr, superstar. You have all this beautiful divine being right here. Welcome. You beautiful divine beings right here too. Thank you for being here this Tuesday. I think yesterday I said Tuesday, but yesterday was only Monday. Today's Tuesday that I'm recording it. I don't know. Which day is it that you're watching this? Do you watch these on the same days that they come out? Or, do you go through them randomly? How do you watch these videos? How do you get the most from them? What is it that you personally get from them? Entertainment, right? Feeling like you're not alone. Language. It's different for everybody. I'd love to know. What do you get from it? There you are. There we go. We're cleansing that out. Yeah. Awesome. Letting go of all that's ready to be released, right? If it's not ready to go, if we haven't learned the lessons, it's going to keep coming up for us. I'm still smoking over there. Remember, let me know if you notice raging flames and I don't. Okay. Yeah, cleansing. It's a lot less stuffy, but still in sadness. It's that moon time. Sporting stuff, cleansing, right? Grieving a mother-daughter relationship, right? I'm my mother's only daughter, as I've said, and I've only got one girl. And my relationship with my mother was not what I'd thought. And my daughter's only 6. She's the youngest, the last one, doing behaviors that has been, well, it's not fair. Anyways, not fair to that little girl. Not at all. Moon lunch, time to retreat, right? It is, right? That's my time. This was the natural time. When you're in your moon time, that was the time. You started spotting whatever you were doing. You dropped it and you went off to that black tent, the Moon Lodge tent. Moon Lodge teepee, whatever that was, and all the women gathered there, and it was your time to be served, right? Your time for rest. It's our natural cleansing time, a natural time in ceremony. It's a ceremonial time. It's beautiful. We're also more sensitive too, so a lot of us think, oh, why is that bothering me? And this stuff is, it's stuff that bothers us any other time of the month. It's just that, well, hey, we have more of our energies with us. We're not being drained. We're not in our own natural resting time, right? So it doesn't bother us as much, right? It's just like when we're tired, hungry, angry, lonely, tired. Something like that. We're more susceptible to grumpy moods and things like that, whatever. Or, not being able to regulate our emotions, I guess maybe it is. I don't know. Let me tell you. But it's not something that's new, okay? So we keep our mouth shut for most of the month and then we're just done, right? We're letting everything flow. Maybe, I don't know. It's different for each one. It's up for you. Okay, let's get into this. Calling in all of our directions here. The east is the path of illumination, the place of fire, the place of man, place of clarity. Call back all of our energies from the south, the place of waters, emotions, the innocence, the child. Calling back all of our energies from the west, it's the place of the woman, the earth, the physical. Place of introspection, and we call back all of our energies from the north. That is the wisdom years, the air, the mental. We walk our earth walk, our red road, from childhood in the south up to adulthood in the north, where hopefully we've learned our lessons and we know who we are and we can retreat. And it's time for rest. And then the blue road of spirit goes east to west as the sun, and it's always there with us, the rite to passage, right? We change. We walk that red road, we make that transition here into that blue road, the other side camp, whatever you want to call it. We exit out the western gate here, right? We see, is it new abilities or renewed abilities where we join back before, like completion, right? We're back with our source. Above, below, and within. Things still sore. Okay, we'll spread them out. Look at what is the overall for today. For today. We have this one. And then we have this one. So overall today, what were we looking at, right? Victory. Counting coup. Right? What are the victories you've made in your life when you're reaching up and you knew that, yes, it was provided for me. Right? I sunk my roots down deep. I reached for the truth. And yes, I have victory. I opened up and allowed it to work through me, right? Utilized my energies. What is that for you, right? I overcame the cycles. That sacred spiral. Remember, we're all in cycles. Look, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. We're in 2020. This is a victory year. Looking in clear vision. Seeing what has already come into fruition through us. How we've stepped aside. Let that work through us. How we've done it in more of an aware way. Being more of an aware messenger, right? Becoming more aware of those cycles. The ones that are unhealthy and the healthy cycles, right? Because cycles is not good or bad. It's, right, which ones are helping and which ones are hurting. We're clearing out those cycles. We need to get rid of the cycles of violence. Get rid. Let's not think of getting rid of anything. Those cycles of violence can be brought down to a minimum. Learn from them. Whatever that is for you. What is the cycles that you have caught on to? That victory. Hey, you've even found out that you have cycles, right? Maybe you're a man and you've noticed that, wow, your moods and emotions and stuff fluctuate throughout the month as well, right? Maybe that's a victory. You've caught on to your cycles, so you know when your high times and energy are, so you're able to adapt your schedule and utilize that energy and get the most from it, right? What is that for you? Let's reflect on that. Let's take a time for reflection, because that retreat came up a couple of times. So we're going to let the lighty over here go first. Let the little light go. Here we go. We're going to return to that innocence. That's who we are. Because we're all just children, right? We're the youngest beings on this earth, right? The last in the creation, I think. Remember, I don't know. I'm an innocent little child just like you. I'm learning as I go too, right? Let's look at what we've been diverting from, right? Thinking that we know it all, like we're all gods in our own rights or whatever, okay? Let's return to that innocence and look at their diversions, right? And that victory when we look at those cycles and we focused on within, right? Within this bodies, within our little families, within our little communities, with, you know, and it's spreading out that way. And we've seen through the diversions. Or maybe we got caught up in them. So we need to find that innocence and be able to laugh at ourselves, right? Because when we know better, we do better. Maybe. Of course, that's not something that's originally from me either, right? And so let's look on that. Look at our innocence. Look at how we've gotten caught up in the diversions, right? Because we're focused on everybody else and not ourselves. You know, we're trying to help everybody else with their job. Nobody was doing our job, right? Right? We're trying to help everybody else be them, but we forgot to be ourselves, right? Who knows? What is that for you, right? It's different for everyone. Okay, the action then, as we reflect on that, we see through those diversions, we get focused on what is the priority in the highest and best interest of all. And these are the actions that we take with that. We march to the beat of our own drum, right? And we know it's not our timing, it's divine timing, right? And since we're listening to our cycles, we're following that, following our flow. When does our beats pick up? When do those beats slow down? Right? Because there's times to move quick, there's times to move slow. It's all like a delicate dance. It's not that delicate. We can do rough crumping too, right? Don't matter. March to the beat of your own drum, that coyote. Coyote's in that innocence there. We're all innocents, right? We're all just learning as we grow. Right? Growing as we learn. Right? And we can laugh at ourselves because we all get caught up in these diversions, right? We all get caught up in saying it's society and putting ourselves separate from society. We're all society. We all make society, right? We're all creating that as we grow. right? So you march to the beat of your drum. I'm going to march to the beat of mine. We all have our own heartbeats right here. So to connect to your own beat, make that strong. Right, so that's the action to take. March to the beat of your drum. Laugh at yourself. See illusion or a diversion that you bought into, and laugh at yourself now because you took it too seriously. Right? Don't take life so seriously, but be serious about living your life. Right? And live it to the full. Live it to the full. If you're not, what's stopping you? And what would that look like if you did? If you were able to. There we go. Paying attention to those messages that are coming in, because Spirit's always communicating with us. There's always messages out there for us, right? We need to be open and pay attention. And how are you paying attention to the messages coming through to you, right? Because that's a victory. If you're learning about, hey, I got truth tingles. This is my detector for, this is my lie detector or my truth detector, whatever that is, right? There's a victory. We figured that out. We've listened to our body. We've rested when our body needed rest, when it was giving that message to rest. And there's a victory in that. That's the rites of passage, because we need to learn, right? 2, 1, 2. Look at that. We're like kind of at the beginnings here. 1, 2, 3. There's the one there, right? 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Look at that. There's a reflection right there, right? Because we started marching to somebody else's beat, right? That's a diversion. When we're going as somebody else, right? We're trying to dance to their song instead of getting in touch with our song, right? We all have our own songs. We all have our own beats. Taste the truth. What is yours? How is your heartbeat? Okay? What's the changes you're going through now? What's the rites of passages that you're on? So there we go. I've got to go. Shower. An appointment. Hopefully the last one. Hopefully this other stuff will clear up. Because that's certainly a big weight on my shoulder. Oh, and the dog's barking. Oh, there we go. We're under 15. Aha. All right. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you so much for being you and shining your light through in all you do, because you know it. This world needs you. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Thank you.